It's Dizzy. I'm out at the farm where I've been fighting the battle of the buttercups. And if you've watched my videos, you know that I've been trying a couple different things to get rid of them. Tried mowing just the field a lot. And then last week I tried mowing in one direction and then the other. Well, this week I've got new strategies for dealing with the battle of the buttercups, or the buttercup battle, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the first thing I do is I clean the field, and then once the field is clean, then I mow. And mowed one direction with the mower set at 4 inches. Now that's higher than I normally mow it. Mow it shorter makes it a little bit harder for the weeds to grow. So mowed it at the 4 inches in one direction, and then I mowed it at 3 inches, and it made a big difference. I could actually see where I had mowed, and like I said, I went in one direction and then the other. Of course, I do spread the manure after I get it all mowed. And that was this section. So they won't be in here for a couple of weeks. And then I went into this next section over here, and I've turned off the electric so we don't have to worry about getting zapped ducking through under the fence here. This was basically a carpet of yellow, and makes it very hard for the horses to get to the grass with the buttercups. So I mowed it. Highest my mower will go was 5 inches, so that's how I mowed it. I did go pretty quick in here. I'm thinking the next time I try that, I'm going to be going a lot slower because it gets rid of the buttercups a lot better. But it's definitely be easier for them to get to anything that's in here. There's a lot of clover in areas. I've got some broadleaf plantain. A lot of clover in here. Of course, you can see the buttercups coming up, but any buttercup that I can cut, there's that much less seeds. So then I came into this last section. Now this is a section that I had mowed last week, and I wasn't going to touch it, but we've got about a 1/4 inch of rain. It was just enough to get a lot of the buttercups coming up. So this one I went in and mowed it at 4 inches. If I'd mowed it even shorter, I could have probably gotten rid of all of these buttercups. But it was just a quick mowing to knock down as many of them as I could. And the less buttercups that's in this field especially, the better off it's going to be. If you look, especially over in this area, in this field, there's not really a lot of good grass in here. The grass that's in here is all brown. And basically all there is right in here is buttercups. And I don't really want them to spread a whole lot. So I'm hoping that having that cut down will help it so the grass can spread into this area. We're supposed to get more rain this week, which if we do, I'll be doing the same thing next week. And I'm hoping that it won't be too much longer and the buttercups start being choked out well enough that I'll be able to stop feeding hay. With that drought that we had last year, it's still a bit dry. Still don't have the field looking the way that it normally should. I've never had to feed hay in June since I started doing self-care. So it is looking better. Got to chase the horses into here, and I got to get out of here. But I'll keep you updated on how my battle goes, and hopefully if it works, I'll give you an idea on what you can do if you're also battling buttercups, and I will talk at you later.